I just wet my paper to there, I think. In fact, let's wet this bit and all. Get some, just put a nice bit of blue sky in, wherever blue you want. I've used, I think it's quite a light blue I've used. A cerulean blue might look nice for this. But wherever you want, ultramarine, cobalt, cerulean, wherever you want, it's all going to look nice for this sort of picture. I've done it, I've routed some lines in bottom there, look, see these lines in bottom here? They're going to be where my rocks and that go. But I ain't got to worry, I can paint through some of them, it don't matter. There we are, that's not looking bad. Right, now then, quickly before that dries, I'm going to need some trees and stuff in this background here. I think they're going right through to the top, but it looks on it. There we are, something like that. And then let's reflect a little bit of that in that water, look. Just a little bit. There. Ow. Right, now then, let's have a look. Well, I want that to dry a little bit now before I put my next layer in. I tell you what, let's put my bit of earth in while that's drying. So that were all muddy. So I've got a bit of Payne's grey. A bit of Payne's grey on my brush and a bit of Bond umber. And I'll leave a couple of little white flicks in there, I think. There we are. If I can drip a bit, but I don't want it dripping too much. I've got a funny feeling I'm going to end up. Let me just dry my brush quick, because that's dripping too much at that. Let me just smooth that out a bit. Can have a bit of a reflection in there into that land, into that water, but not. I don't want too much there. That looks nice. Lovely jubbly. Right, and then while I'm at it, I may as well put these rocks in bottom. I'm just waiting for this to dry. In fact, looking at that, that's about not bad. Now I'll let it dry a bit more. Right, let's get some rocks and stuff in this bottom bit then. So, nice thick paint for this. Had to be dead careful and out. Straight in like that, look. There we are. Leave some white bits if you want, they're always going to look good. A bit of blue in there. Similar blue to that sky. Bit more black, bit more Bond umber. Trying to keep this paint wet while I'm going, because I'm going to scrape some rocks in a minute, so I need it wet to do that. Right, let's have a look. Let's get what we got. Don't know why I don't get these things ready before I start. Let's get a little rock scraper in here. These are the big ones down here, look. There's some in there, look. Some smaller ones, bigger ones. Mix them round. I think down on these bits here, there'd be some small ones down towards base of there. Little pebbles and things. That's not bad. I can always stick another layer on top of that if I want to, thicken it up to make it look closer. But for now, that'll do me. Right, let's have some coffee. Oh my lovely. Right, where's my brush? There it is. I'm not even going to bother washing my brush. I'm going to stick that colour what I've just used there straight into some yellow. That's probably got too much water on my brush now. There, that's looking quite nice. Bit of yellow, tiny bit of blue in it to take it to more of a green. Let's see what that looks like. Nice. Just where I'm looking for. Have that coming down there, then it goes back up there again, back down there like that, just getting my shapes right, and then there's a bit up there, and that sort of disappears down there, and then all this here, I can colour all this in. Don't worry too much about getting right down to that bottom bit. It's not going to matter that much because we're putting some darker in there. Now, just looking at this now, it's not dark enough for me, so I'm going to get a brush with just water on. I'm going to add some more in here. It's not, I wanted that more distant, but not that distant, so pop a tiny bit more in just to make it look that's better there, and then down there, look, stick a bit in there, my reflection, that's better in it. I thought I'd have to soften that with this brush, but I'm not even going to have to do that. Right, now then, I need some darker green now to stick into that, so add a bit more blue, perhaps a bit of Bon Tumber, take it to a darker green. Oh, that's looking quite nice. Just add a bit of blue, bit of Bon Tumber to dull it. Let's have a look. Oh, that's nice. I tend to add a bit of Bon Tumber, and it just gives me that more of a realistic look. Right, I'm going to paint the edge of this one here. Painting the edge of that one by using that one. I think let's have that one in front, so do the same again there with that. Yeah, this one I think we'll just stick in like that. There we are. There. How nice does that look? That's it. Nah, because that's dark. In fact, I'm going to take it a tiny bit darker still. And just get this bottom bit in here now, right into that bottom bit there. Just pull that up a bit. That bit's going to be dark, you see. Pull it up a bit. I'll be putting some even darker in there. Really, because I'm going to do some scratches into this, I need to sort of work pretty fast. Right, that's a dark green now. So now I've got some really dark green. What I'm going to go right into the bottom here, look, right into there, Oh, I've lost that edge. Or have I? No, it's all right. It's okay. Pulling it up, look. As it goes, start at the bottom, and then as you pull up, the darker colour will gradually come off it. And you'll it'll like do it for you, because as it gets up towards the top, it's going to be lighter in colour, you see, because it's there's more light up at the top. You know what I mean? All this stuff down here is all underneath, so there's not much light down there. That's where you can add some cold colours in, like a bit extra blue or something. Stick a bit of extra blue in down at the bottom there, look. Oh, that's nice. Right, now then, there's some what have we got? There's some sticks and things, like a thing coming across there, like that, like a big branch thing, something like that. There's another one, sort of doing, this one sort of comes across there like that and then curls up something like that. A bit weird that there's two on them. Don't really like to repeat things, but they are actually there in the original picture, so I'll stick them in. And then there's actually three. We'll do this one a bit more straight up, like that. Something like that. I'm going to put some dark bottom on this one. Say a bit of summit on that one just to show some twigs. I can show a couple of twigs in some of these bits there like that. That'll do. That looks alright to me, that does. Still don't think that's enough in there. So, simples, don't worry about it. Get your brush, damp brush, dampen it a bit more. Let's add a bit of that dark in, that should do it. A bit of that in, look, there, a bit in there, like that. And I'll soften it in with this brush. These are just further back, you see. There. What I could do, get the old rigger brush, get some dark colours for rigger brush, and just put some sort of twigs and sticks in. They're going to fade, and they'll look good in that background there, they will. Oh, that's it. Nice. Could even have some softer bits, right, some slightly darker bits down here like I've done on the other one. That's where my colours blending in gently, a bit darker at bottom in it. There, soften it in with this. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. There we are. Let's pop a bit of that in with and all, just on bottom here. Slight bit more reflection on there and softening again with my softening brush. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Oh yeah. Right, let's reflect some of that. So let's brush again, just bring it down. Softening brush. Dee, 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 dee. Bring it all down like that. Same again, I think I'll have it proper dark in this bottom bit here. To about there. And then pull it out like that. And then I think I'll pull it out more with this brush with just water on. So what I'm calling me a softening brush because it's only got water on it. Now this reflection's darker than that. That's what quite often happens in reflections. They end up darker than what's above. So that's a little tip for you. There we are. Dee, 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 dee. Something like that. Pull that out again with that. Dee, 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 dee. A bit of go across that way a bit. Make it look like water. Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? There. Just making it look like water, that. Right, now then, I suppose now. You know what? Let's try and get some of these reflections in a bit like that one. A couple of them in. There, that's not bad, is it? I think they're too far back, you won't see them. Let's say sip of coffee. Right, now, let me get fast. I'll use this brush. Right. Carry on with the same brush. Stops me fiddling. By using this great big brush, stops me fiddling. Right, there's a massive branch coming from about there. Going through there like that, through there. And sort of about across there. Something like that. So now, while this is damp, I'll reflect this. This is going to have more reflected on this bit than what's on that bit. Because it's going to go out top of the page, I think. So something like that. That's that bit. Get the old rigger brush and just pop some bits in with that. Oh, this is what I wanted to do and all. Bottom of this one. I wanted to have some of that on it. Just to have a bit of something there, like that. A couple of twigs and sticks in the bottom there. Why is dyslexic the most hardest word to spell in the entire English dictionary? Why is it? It's not a joke. I'm just saying, why is it? Why? Why have they made that the hardest word to spell? It's like as though they've gone, oh, they're all daft. Let's take Mickey out on them. When I say daft, don't think I'm saying that you're all daft. I'm not, because I'm dyslexic myself. So I won't say that. I'm dyslexic. Really, it's no good being dyslexic. And so don't bother complaining in the comments. Oh no, you can't, can you? Right, so that's that. I'm going to copying it down here, looking to my reflection. There, that's not bad. Right, then there's another big log that's behind there. That's looking a bit cluttered, so I'm going to put my next big log. I'm going to move it. I'm going to move it along. It's like there, but I'm going to have mine here. Just there, like that instead. So it just goes, this one just goes straight out top there. So on here, let's take it all the way up like that, look. And then what I want is, let's say my light's coming in this way. So I'm going to pop a little highlight on there. And same on here, and a little highlight on it down one side. There, that's it. And then I'll have a little twig coming off about there. There. That's it. I'll just do it like that. That's a little twig. And that'd be probably doing more this side. Look, this is what you can't see, what's above there. Let's have one about there and all. That'll look good. Something like that. Thicken it up a bit. So obviously it's got to be on this one and all. There, nice. And let's stick some other little bits and bobs in that bottom bit there. There we are. Right. So that's that. What shall we do now? Let's thicken up some of that mud. Get some of this mud a bit thicker. Let's see. I think what I'll do, come in there, get some of that a bit thicker like that, and then get my softening brush again, what's basically just my damp brush. Dab it. Let's just tuck it out wider, so I'm dabbing it on my tea towel to sort it, and then I'll just soften some of these edges. Not all on them, just some on them. Let's soften that one there, that big one. That door, I like that. And then get some of this really muddy stuff in bottom here. I'll do that. And then soften some of that in. So that'll give that a nice realistic look. As it gets higher, it's getting lighter again. That's it. And then just a bit more thick stuff as well, because this is quite close. There, that's nice, isn't it? Look at that, I like that. And then thinking this bit down here, let's just come in this bit down here and just add some extra bits. So I've got Payne's Grey, Bontumber. I'm just adding some extra bits in just to me, if I thicken this up down here, it's going to make it look closer. So I'm going round my rocks, just popping some extra bits in round all these rocks to bring it all closer. Like that, look. There. A little bit of green in there, a little bit of moss growing on top of this mud. That's because I haven't bothered washing my brush, but don't keep washing your brush, I think. Leave it, let it get scruffy. Looks nice, look at that. Looks like bits of twigs and things in there, look. Let's get some, do this with your fingernail, but I'm going to do it like this. Some twigs and stuff in. A couple of bits of twigs and bits of junk sticking out that mud. That's how it works. Tell you what I am going to do. just gonna get a tiny bit of designer's white gouge on this one little bit here. I'll have to stretch my hand across just into there. I just want that bit just softening in a bit. That's better. And then I suppose I'd best sort of try and do something a bit similar in there, aren't I? It'll fade, this will, by the way. The gouache. Gouache. It always fades. There we are. That's that. So now then, let's get that all dry. And then I think just stick some waterlines in. See what it looks like. Right. Where's that brush gone? This proper makes it look like water when you do this. So I'll get some water lines. I'll bring a bit in just there on that bit there and there. And then let's have a line straight through there. Make sure these lines stay straight, else it'll look like your water's either running uphill or running downhill. Everyone knows water just lays flat, it don't run up or downhill, it just stays still, doesn't it? Everyone knows that. Come on, get a grip. I need some clean cloth. There, that's that tiny bit here. See if that'll do it. It's a bit cleaner than that other one. There we are, nice. And then let's have one more, looks like there's something there. Let's do one straight through there like that. Oh yeah, that looks good. Right through there. That'll do. Got a bit of a water line in there already. Look. Oh, that bit there, I forgot to dab. There. That's it. Sorted. You could put. I'll not do it because I don't want to take up too much of your time. But you could put a little fisherman in, sat there or something. Sat with fit or sat down here with fishing rod, something like that. Up to thou. See thee on beach. In it.